It's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 930 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 930 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck with Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson, sitting here at Milberger's on the porch. And what are we doing? What are we watching, Calvin?
Oh, the rain. I was just wondering where the sausage was. You spoiled us.
No, you'll have to go get some yourself and bring it. But, it's. I'm sorry I don't have Pruski sausage for you, man.
Oh,
but
man,
I did.
That was wonderful
But
yesterday.
it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And this rain is wonderful.
Oh, gosh, yes. I was just teasing. This is hard to beat. This is
No.
a perfect level here at Milberger's.
Yeah, the amount of rain, you mean?
Yeah.
It's a slow, steady, I guess, or is this a hard rain?
Now, it was quite...
No, this is a nice, steady rain.
Even our soil can kind of handle it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, not too much harder than this.
Okay.
Now, the drive from 1604 was pretty serious.
Yes.
That was heavy rain.
So I was looking on the map right before the radar.
Are you going to take Al's job?
No, I would never take Al's
Okay.
job.
Well, what are you seeing? Al's okay with that.
Where the rainfall is occurring, it's very good. It's very nice.
Oh, good. Oh.
So we want west by northwest out of San Antonio. That's where our sweet spot is.
West by northwest. Okay.
So we're looking a little bit north of Hondo, north of Uvalde, north of Castroville, a little bit west of each of those areas. And that's our sweet spot. That's where we want the recharge to fall on, the rain to fall on our portion of the recharge zone.
That's cool, yeah. And so it's coming that way toward us, right, or no?
Yeah, according to the trusty phone, it seemed to be traveling east by northeast. So it was coming over that area very well.
Good. All right. And you say about an hour?
According to both Calvin and I's phone, we should be expecting rain for another hour.
But one of
hour and a
these
half.
surprising, both of our forecast entities said we might get a quarter-inch total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think we're...
I think
we're
that was like 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, it's a good rain.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to go into it's going to be
and I don't know who to
frosty morning here.
Who to thank for it. So 2 things happened, and, we can figure out what it was. Laura washed her car prior to the rain last time on that Sunday night, and then she washed it again day before yesterday, and we've gotten rain right afterwards. And we went to eat in a great Mexican restaurant today for breakfast. Viva. It was good, really good stuff. And the waitress said that we were talking about whether it was going to rain, and I think she was trying to get a good tip. She said, well, I promise you, it's going to rain today. You're going to get good rain. So I think she may have had something to do with this.
Wow.
What about your...
you don't
I'm kind of worried, let's call her in.
Yeah. Let's
see. There's a drought.
Well, I was waiting for...
Saws has now hired her.
I was waiting for you to add to your list of your favorite plants predicting the rain.
Oh, they did a little bit, but prior to that Sunday.
Let's stress
yours finally started
a little bit.
Minute when I, what was it, last week I said mine weren't blooming.
Yeah, and then...
No, but they were on by Friday.
Yeah, they've been pretty all around town. And we've even seen them go out. The nursery here in full bloom.
Yeah, well, that's true. We did. Yeah, and they're still the selection of the plants is great, and the different colors. It's amazing how many colors.
And we do have several different varieties here.
Mm-hmm.
Even I believe Lynn's Lowry.
Lynn's Legacy.
I think we have some of those yet. But anyway, there's different sizes. And,
different sizes.
Now, we haven't mentioned the
varieties,
name of
colors.
the plant yet. Should we do that?
The name of the plant?
What?
Oh, Sinisa.
Sinisa, yeah.
Yeah, Texas sage.
And that
Texas Ranger is another one.
It's a
Is it really?
native plant, lots of varieties and lots of hybridization, but native plant, and it's very drought tolerant and attractive. And one of the amazing things is it's a native plant that has all those characteristics of a tough native plant, but you can still prune the thing and have it bloom within like a hedge.
Yeah, I've seen. If you've seen the hedges that they make with them, like I said, there's that one down. You go down Bulverde Road, and you can see the apartment complexes and subdivisions that have made.
Yeah, and medical center.
They have
some of these planting areas too behind in the walls, and it's just amazing how attractive they are. And
a lot of the movie theaters that have them too.
Oh, do they really?
Yes, as hedges.
Okay.
They prune them into hedges.
Milton, do you remember?
I haven't gone to see a movie. Well, we did one, but it's been a while.
Do you remember when we first saw that Lowry collection? Well, it took us a while to believe that was the same plant that we were used to. We were at Milberger's.
Yeah, it's
not.
No, I mean at
Mitchell Lake.
Mitchell Lake.
Yeah, it's not to my taste.
Loaded with hummingbirds.
But it is a very, very attractive to hummingbirds and
that's good.
And it loves full sun plant, and in fact. And it's a long-lived plant, so that's one of the things that happens.
Oh, that's good.
Where things grow up over the top of it. A lot of people will plant it as a hedge on the border of their shade trees, and 15 years, it's. They say,
wrong?
why isn't this blooming anymore? Well,
it's in shade now, so. Shall I cut back the tree? Yeah, you do that. No, I'm being silly.
And it's interesting too. Other things. Oh, we need to actually let's jump because there are a lot of people who tuned in at the start of the show because we had that tease that said, weed and feed. What does Dr. Calvin Finch think about it? And
and I was going to also say, guess what I was supposed to do yesterday afternoon, but never did.
Oh, what was that?
My pre-emergent and fertilizers.
Oh, shoot.
That's what I was supposed to do.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to have to make a list for him.
Put it on my forehead, staple it.
Yeah, no,
somehow.
just like, what was someone saying, to do the finger trick, to tie something around your finger so you remember?
Yeah.
You need to do something.
I don't know. But there you go.
Did you remember to bring Calvin some money? He asked, you said, tomorrow I'll bring you all that money I owe you, Calvin. You remember that, right?
I do. I do.
You don't remember that?
No.
Okay.
Although I do remember that he paid our coffee fee.
Oh, that's right. So
the last time.
Maybe it was
the first
Calvin
time in
money.
15 years. That's.
Well, I'm hoping that Mary doesn't ask me again. So
anyway, anyway. Okay, so you.
Okay, so that's a little side note to what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Well, weed and feed. Commonly used.
And heavily promoted.
Heavily promoted. I would say commonly used, heavily promoted, heavily improperly used.
Heavily improperly used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, should we mention why we don't recommend it?
Yeah, I think we should go through the whole reason why.
Yeah. Because somebody might have I'm up here in Michigan, and I just use the weed and feed, and man, that thing works great. Well, so it's not that it doesn't work. It's just San Antonio has special.
Well, at least
even in Michigan.
Oh, even in Michigan? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the reason why.
Oh, okay.
And the timing is not right. You're either killing the weeds or you're feeding them. Yeah. Well, in fact, that's the why the timing's so bad, because you're. At the same time, you're putting the herbicide down, you're putting down a fertilizer that the nutrients you expect the weeds to pick them up. Mm-hmm. So environmentally,
Oh,
The nutrients aren't being used at the same time that the herbicide is being used. You can't have both. If the plant, this is a growth period, so it's a pretty complex issue. But,
okay.
But we fertilize like October 1st the lawn, and at that point, this point is the same thing that we're putting down pre-emergence as well. So you gotta make you put down the pre-emergent to prevent the weeds, and you put down the herbicide in that combination to provide nutrients for the plants in the lawn, and so it's kind of contradictory.
Right.
Timing.
So, yeah, we're talking two different things. We're talking about pre-emergence, and we're talking about herbicides and weed and feed. So spring is an excellent reason why not to do it, or an example of why you should not use weed and feed. So a lot of times they start promoting weed and feed in March. Well, all those cool season weeds are going to die in 4 weeks, so why bother with it? And frankly, at that time in March, you're pretty much fertilizing all the weeds.
Okay, the summer weeds?
Yes, the cool and summer.
Oh, wow.
So,
but you're fertilizing something that's going to die in a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or in a couple of weeks. So that's the reason in the springtime, it's really silly to use a weed and feed.
Okay. Well, cool. So we answered that, and we were talking about something else when I interrupted it. I'm sorry. Do you remember what we were talking about?
Absolutely not.
No, me neither. All right.
Well, I was talking about pre-emergent time.
No. I meant...
Oh.
Yeah, so we covered but we can talk about pre-emergent time. I was going to say, too, and this is so weird. Maybe Mark can address this as a tree guy. I'm seeing crepe myrtles blooming around town.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it is it late?
Well, yeah, it's late, but we had a period in August where basically we had absolutely no rain.
Okay.
No rain whatsoever. And you have to remember crepe myrtles are from Indochina. So they're used to getting rain a lot.
Okay.
And so they got a little bit of rain and they went, it's time to bloom again. But in the fall, you often see that in some of the fruit trees, too. Pears, in particular, will all of a sudden start blooming
Oh.
in the fall. Because they think that there was a dormancy. It was a summer dormancy.
So they don't know the dormancy difference.
Yeah.
And
That's interesting.
We've had a lot of gardeners, a number of gardeners, and they brought it to our attention. You mentioned the fruit trees. We were reminding everybody that if you want peach production or plum production or apple production in the spring, you gotta water. They gotta get enough water in August to prepare them for that situation. And so we're put it in the articles and making that clear to the audience. And so I got a few, I don't know, maybe Mark, you got the same photos, or you got pictures of the peach trees blooming. Because they finally got, here's some water.
So
we better take some action.
And a lot of we talk a lot about, or at least I do, talk a lot about summertime drought, normal for native trees. Don't worry about them. They'll be able to handle it when we get some rain or add some supplemental water. I really should put the caveat, but that's not fruit trees. And you should be watering throughout the summer your fruit trees on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. I usually say once a week to once every 2 weeks, depending on the size and establishment of the trees and the amount of soil that they have. Okay. So, yes, watering trees in the summer, fruit trees in the summer is very important for production following year.
If you want fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How did that go with your peach orchard? Did you have to constantly water it? Or?
Well, my peach orchard was in East Texas.
Oh, I know, but did
Yeah.
it always okay?
We were prepared
Okay.
to water, but we didn't rarely
didn't
have
have
to
to?
water there
Okay.
because we got considerably more rain there than we
Yeah, no, I know. All right, 210-308-8867 is our number, 210-308-8867. Let's take a quick break while we have got a chance, but you give us a call. Let's talk gardening with you while you're sitting at home, while you're, just looking for something to do because you're not going to go out in the rain and do anything. This is a good time to prepare and get those questions answered. All right, back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck, Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson, and we welcome your calls at 210-308-8867. And if you listened to the part of the show, you heard at the beginning Calvin talk about the Pruski sausage that we had and the potato sausage that I made and brought yesterday. And yes, it was good, and I can't take much of the credit. All I did was heated it up, cooked it, and ate it.
But you
I
put some
the cheese
on
and
it,
spinach on it. Yeah, that was Edmund Pruski's idea. So yeah, but that's just an example of how to make yourself a great chef. You start with great ingredients and a great cook. Great ingredients are right there at Pruski's Market on Highway 87. Get terrific tasting beef, including the natural beef with no added growth hormones, no antibiotics. That's the Yanta beef. Ask for that. You'll find great tasting poultry that actually has flavor, chicken that tastes like something. You'll find the sausage, like the potato sausage, the kosciuszko.
You're pretty good. You get better.
Getting better? Okay, I'm done.
Kosciuszko.
Okay. That, like James was talking about yesterday, and also the garlic sausage, the jalapeno and cheese sausage.
Oh, that sounds good.
The pinwheels, which are, the steak wrapped around spinach and stuff, and it's all good. And the service is just as good at Pruski's. You can actually talk to the people behind the butcher counter and get advice.
Now, are they open now?
They are open today till 5.
And you know why that's very important?
Why?
So you can get a nice platter of sausages or maybe some cheeses as well, and celebrate the Lions' victory over the evil Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, you need get that now because
yeah, you want to get it because the game starts at 3:30.
Yeah.
Well,
so
in the New York Times, the Packers were favored.
Huh. All right, we'll focus on that. Everybody's a winner when you go to Pruski's Market, right there on Highway 87. The number to call is on the website, 210. Let's see if I got it for you. The website's pruskismarket.com, 210, pruskismeatmarket.com, 210-899-3853. Check them out. All right, open today till 5. All right, 210-308-8867. That's our number, 210-308-8867.
What is that now?
210-308-8867. Yeah, call us and let's talk gardening.
Well, if we could get among the things that we'd like to get information on. Now, you probably are not seeing monarch butterflies today because of the rain.
But
we're
not
let
seeing
us
anything.
know what you have seen the last few days. And
some hummingbirds are supposed to be. Our book of faces say the hummingbirds are starting to come through.
Well, it depends on what you see. The Ohio, all the state reports are coming across on the social networking.
That's why I said they're suggesting that they're starting to come through, depending on which state you're in.
No, we haven't seen a lot here. I've seen a couple.
Keep the. Well, keep your feeders.
Keep your feeders at the ready.
Yeah, they're because that's the most fun when the migrants come through, and you'll get not only the ruby throat migrants, you'll get our black chins, the ones that have raised their young will be moving, but the black chins from north of us will be coming through, and then also you might. Hoping that you'll get some help me Rufus hummingbirds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're little attractive ones that are really feisty, and they'll there'll be interesting dog fights by the hummingbirds over for your feeder, and plus all your nectar plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the same nectar plants that we talk about all the time for the monarchs a lot of them are the same ones that the hummingbirds like. Porterweed, zinnias, even the mistflower, and of course the lantanas, and what other ones, Mark, have we got? Your flame vine.
Yeah.
Salvias, all the salvias.
The salvias, and for butterflies, the lantanas, and the Greg's blue mist flower.
Well,
right.
And you know the...
Hang on a second. Hang on to that thought.
You got somebody?
Yep, we got Tom on the line. Want to help him out, and then we'll come back to this. 210-308-8867. What's going on, Tom? How can we help you?
Hey, I had a question about citrus.
Okay.
So I had a couple of little mandarins fall off my trees recently, and I cut one of them open, and it was just loaded with seeds. And I guess my question first is: should I expect the oranges, the mandarins, to grow considerably between now and when they are ripe, closer to December?
What did we say talking about oranges?
Mandarin.
So the mandarins. Now you're saying that you would like to know if they're going to be growing?
Well, yeah, they're going to be on the tree until December when they ripened last year.
All right. Hopefully not. Hopefully that they're putting their food reserves into the fruits.
Okay,
so I don't expect them to grow a whole lot.
Well, no. I'm talking about the fruit themselves.
Oh, the fruit themselves. Okay.
Because he's noticed that it was full of seeds.
Uh-huh.
And it was small, and so they're a little bit bigger than a golf ball right now. And I'm thinking, are they going to be that small in December, or are they going to grow moderately?
No.
Now this has been a tough year on fruit trees. So you, it's not unexpected to have the fruit smaller and slower behind the targets that that accomplished last year. So don't be surprised if you get fewer fruit. Well, and plus they're just traditionally they're up and down too.
Is that right? Yeah. Why do you get all those seeds?
Yeah. So that's kind of. Disconcerting with me is mandarins shouldn't have a lot of seeds.
Now it's not a changsha by chance.
It's not a tangerine. It's a mandarin.
No, it's a mandarin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
maybe that's reflective of the hard year that it's had. That it's maybe had more seeds and less fruit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, and some of these, I've got multiple trees in the backyard right now. Some of these trees had no fruit last year, and then others had, normal production, I would say, or whatever I could consider normal, and the seeds were varying a little bit. So if the fruit grows, the concentration of seeds will probably lessen as there's more fruit around the seeds, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I would think so. As a percentage of volume. Yeah, percentage of volume. It will be reduced.
How did the trees do this year? I mean, did you get new growth on the stems and the good-looking leaves?
I've got like 5 trees I planted a couple of years back, and one of them is like a weed. It is just growing like you can't imagine how big it has gotten. And but having said that, it's almost like all of its growth is going into the tree because I only have 5 mandarins that set on it, and those are larger. I think because they're smaller. There's a small number on a large tree.
Right.
The other trees, I'd say, look healthy, relatively speaking. I mean, the dark green leaves and all, and a fair amount of growth from last year at this time. But I do have a varying number of fruit from one tree to the next. And so those that had more fruit last year seem like they have less fruit this year, and vice versa. So that the idea of the alternating years kind of production is seems to be playing out here.
How did you water them?
Usually I put a small little round sprinkler at the base of the plant and turn it on low for anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40 minutes, and then it just depends on when I remember to move it to the next tree, of course.
Right.
So
well, I think from what you described, the last 2 years, you're getting an amazing performance with this weather we've had and everything. So you've done well.
I always thought this was a mild year for a lot of things. I mean, the summers weren't as hot as past. And rain was.
Yeah, but it was at 40 days of absolutely no rainfall.
And based on our other gardeners we've heard from, they're not worried about seeds. They're just worried about, gosh, have I got any leaves? I haven't had any stem growth.
Yeah. So yours sound good.
My putting, watering the trees, obviously in your backyard as opposed to out somewhere in the nature, is different. I was watering them. I know you all have talked about putting your hose on a slow drip kind of a thing, or slow running, and I just use a little sprinkler head instead. And I put it out there every 10 days to 2 weeks or so.
The key is that 30 to 40 minutes versus we've heard so many 10-minute.
Yeah, I like your idea better. I like using that little sprinkler.
I was trying to cover more ground area.
There you go. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and just leave it on a little longer, and hopefully Sauce wasn't reading my meter at the time.
Oh, man, everybody's will. They will do everybody's in the next couple of years. So
I just got the smart meter installed 2 weeks ago. Okay. So but hey, I want another question then, because I saw these seeds. I kind of went on I started looking into it a little bit, and the idea of, and I don't know if this makes any sense. I mean, I assume you all know what I'm going to be talking about, because I don't. The idea of trying to develop seedless fruit on a tree that produces seeded fruit. And I was reading an article about spraying a growth hormone of, it looks like, oxen and mentioned a couple of different growth hormones. And made it sound like it's a possibility that you could spray the buds in the spring when these things are flowering, and they may develop seed. I mean, you would have to do it every year because the tree is a seeded tree. But I was just curious: is that out in left field, or is that just something the home gardener can't do, or it doesn't really work?
Yeah, there you go. It's not in left field. Yeah, I would say it's out there, but it's in shallow left field. The main thing is the ordinary homeowner couldn't do it. Couldn't get the chemicals.
Well, I think
do it
that's even tough on the. I'm not sure that there's. I'm sure there's a lot of them experimenting with it, but I don't know commercially if there's any kind of operation like that.
Yeah, because of the auxins and the other cytokinins and other kind of hormones. These are all big hormones. They are lots of times plant specific. And so you'd also have to work on what works well for citrus and things. They have several growth inhibitors that have been promoted over the years for certain trees for energy companies that do the work on the lines and trying to keep the trees smaller. So there's stuff like that. It's just, I don't think it would be very useful for the homeowner, and then probably not for the commercial operator as well. But it's maybe something that scientists or researchers could do and look at. The more important part would be long-term breeding. Now, like Mr. Moy at the Botanical Gardens, he was doing a lot of that work.
And it turns out that they've been relatively successful with that kind of research and breeding, and seems to be much easier to hybridize and select for those kind of characteristics than it is to apply complex chemicals for it.
Yeah, when I bought the trees, I wasn't so concerned. I'd already had one mandarin and it had seeds in it, and I thought, well, that's not I don't mind spitting the seeds out. I'm not opposed to that. But I just didn't think it was going to bother me until I cut this one open earlier, the small one, and I saw it loaded with seeds, and I thought, well, what the hell can I do about that? And so, I saw it on the internet, so I knew it had to be true. If you know what I mean.
Now, if you're just the opposite and you're really into seeds, beside the Changsha tangerine, you could also get Mark's of my favorite Bloom Sweet grapefruit.
Oh yeah,
that's wonderful tasting, but you do have to put up with a lot of seed. But and that Bloom Sweet has a pretty good resistance to cold weather too. So that was another one. But lots of seeds.
If you're into the citrus, that's one.
Yeah, I've got 5 mandarins and 1 grapefruit in my backyard, and I don't really have a place for a new tree unless I take one of the others out until one of them die.
I was kind of teasing about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate your insight.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info.
Talking to you.
Yeah. Good.
Good questions always.
All
right.
Thanks.
210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. All right. So we were talking about pollinators, and you were bringing up for the hummingbirds, I guess, the plants for the hummingbirds, and I think we stopped at blue mist.
But that's my general pollinator plant.
Okay.
So I was just thinking in broad terms. Specifically for hummingbirds is Esperanza.
Okay.
This time of year. Firebush this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Fire spike.
Thank you.
Mexican honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that what James? What did James finally decide on? No, he was Confederate jasmine.
He was going to do some Confederate jasmine.
Okay, sorry.
Because he had a good stout fence, so he could do that with.
Well, they like coral vine too, but we get a lot of questions about how do we help the hummingbirds compete with the bumblebees? With the honeybees.
The honeybees, because they like coral vine.
On the coral vine, man, now that is a real situation because the bees can be so thick on that coral vine.
Oh, is that right? Oh.
Yeah. But you'll still get the hummingbirds come in, they'll buzz, and they'll get a...
No, do the bees and the hummingbirds not get along? Or they fight?
Well, they do run into each other and compete a little bit, yeah. So they generally don't... They don't have direct battles, but it can be an issue. A hummingbird knows better than to fight a whole...
yes. Good for those hummingbirds.
Coral vine bees.
Okay. 210-308-8867 is the number to call. Yeah, do we want to... Well, we're not going to ask for monarch sightings because you think that... Or are we asking...
Well, I'd be interested if they...
Lulu, call us.
And about the caterpillars.
Oh, okay.
Have there been any hatching of the caterpillars? That would be an interesting thing to find out.
I bet you people are having, I think James alluded to this too, having big success with their tomatoes now. And is this weather going to help?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this will be, if it could stay this cool too at night and during the day, the tomatoes would just...
Oh yeah,
come back in a week.
There should be some new tomatoes
Yay.
in the next couple of days.
And cantaloupe?
Could be.
Okay. I have 2 now. I have 2 little cantaloupe. I'm very excited.
But this kind of weather is conducive to a lot of different.
Okay. Yeah. The coolness, the rain makes sense. It's the coolness that you don't necessarily associate with it.
You don't want to go too far, you know.
Okay.
But Mark and I have an idea of this magic number of 70 degrees.
Oh.
But if you go 65, you go down to 65, and if you go much lower than that, you will have an influence that might be the other direction. Some of the hot weather plants would not.
Oh, they won't do well.
Do as well as they would when it was 70.
Hey, so What is your radar showing now? Because it's slowed down here at the nursery. Still raining, but it's not quite what it was.
Well, it's a little earlier than what our phone said it would be.
Yeah.
Our phone said it would still be raining pretty heavily until 1. But and then decreasing. So it looks like it decreased a little earlier.
So we had a yellow cell
Yes.
that came through, and it looks like maybe there's one further west, kind of in your recharge zone area.
Good.
Good. All right.
Anything above Queehee and Castroville and that area is great. Fantastic.
Good. All right. 210-308-8867. Let's take a break. Come back in just a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. This is what? The Answer. Back out. Hey, and welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. All righty, our phone number 210-308-8867. You give us a call, 210-308-8867. Thank you. All right. So give us a call and tell us what's going on in your gardening world. Yep, my tomatoes actually are doing great. There are lots of blooms where there weren't like a week earlier.
How's the foliage look?
Looks pretty good, except for that one that got eaten by the caterpillar. But other than that, the three are doing well. And James said he had, I got mine probably after James, but he had the 968s that were blooming and stuff. So, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, my 968s have lots of stems, but not good foliage.
Oh, how odd. Okay. I wonder why.
Well,
that caterpillar came over to your place.
Well, I think part of it was spider mite problems.
Oh.
When they were in this development stage. But I've hesitated to pull them because I want them to, if the weather cools like it has now, they've got this, both the Ruby Crush and the 968 have this ability to respond, to recover and respond. So I'm hoping they'll do that. But I'll have to wait and see. If they don't respond pretty quickly, I'll have to pull those too. But gosh, the peppers are doing well.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
And that
they like the heat.
You have the Rio Grande Gold too, right? You have the Rio Grande Gold, right?
I do, yeah. But I collected a good supply of seed, but I'm debating whether I want to collect any more. What was there? Oh, I guess David was mobilizing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's trying to get some for the spring. But yeah, if you could just sneak me a few seeds that I can kind of keep until spring, that'd be great.
You won't forget.
I won't forget. I remember the Tatuma. That's been 2 years from now. 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So yeah. Nope, I won't forget. I won't, yeah.
Unlike me.
Oh, is that what he's alluding to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That I forget all the time.
What do you forget?
I forget.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. We'll be here all afternoon. All right. All righty. Well, let's see what else we can kind of talk. We've got about before the news is coming up. Yes, sir.
Okay. I was just.
Yeah.
I guess we were going to check. I was wondering. Now we do have a limited supply of transplants for the vegetables, the winter vegetables out there.
Oh, good.
So, but
this will
be early for planting them, but
we got a lot of peppers. But yeah, I saw we had some
broccoli,
cabbage transplants out there.
Lots of cabbage, yeah.
Cabbage. So that's something to think about.
That's transplants, right?
Those are transplants.
Okay.
Swiss chard.
Ooh. Kale,
but we're debating, and Mark and I discussed this yesterday too with a gardener that we're debating about. Is it too early? Now, if the weather breaks like this, you might get away with planting pretty early. But a lot of gardeners traditionally wait until middle of October to plant those transplants.
Certainly the more leafy ones.
Yeah.
I would wait.
Okay.
And the lettuce is a little slow.
Yeah, lettuce is slower.
I'm kind of debating about. I'm thinking that I may start in a week or so doing the seeded vegetables.
Should I? Oh, okay. You're gonna wait a week or so, or is that pushing? Is that
no?
You kind of going okay?
We would have done it earlier on our September 1st, but it was so hot and dry.
I got you.
So let's remind everybody. Of course, there's radishes, carrots.
Carrots, radishes are the big ones.
Turnips.
I like my bush beans.
Mm-hmm. Mark's favorite beets.
Oh, that's all he talks about.
Rutabagas.
Yeah, rutabagas.
Have you prepared your rutabagas yet?
No, we did have little potatoes yesterday.
That's cool.
The gold Yukon or whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, so maybe we'll do the
little ones.
You said just boil that son of a gun for about how long? Or
well, one way to do it is to
slice it up. Yeah,
cut it up and
then boil it.
Mash it like a. Yeah, boil it and then mash it, or you can put. So they do well in a lot of recipes. You can put them in almost anything that potatoes are in.
Yeah, or slice them. You can just gently fry them a little bit with some bacon.
I saw a recipe. Oh, that'd be good to fry them.
Well, yeah, you pan fry them.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, like French fries.
Yeah. Well, not that deep. Just kind of a little. You want a little crunch, but not too much.
Oh, that's interesting. So I tried to make sweet potato fries the other day, and
how did that
in the
go?
air fryer, they came out okay. But I wonder if I could do rutabaga fries or rutabaga chips.
Chips.
I could get the mandolin out and try to do chips in the air fryer.
Well, there you go.
Well, try the
I'm gonna try
potato-like dishes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
but now with
butter and the rutabaga. So gosh,
you could make a mashed potato, kale, onions, and carrot recipe called stamppot.
Oh, that sounds really good.
What is that? I want to look that up.
Yeah, stamppot.
How do you spell it?
Stampot.
Okay.
It's kind of like the comfort
traditional
food.
Dutch dish.
Yeah, comfort food for the Dutch.
One or more vegetables such as kale, carrots, onions, sauerkraut, and often served with smoked sausage or bacon.
Yeah. Metvist.
What about the rutabaga?
Metvist.
Oh.
Does the rutabagas fit in there?
Yeah, I'm thinking I would use rutabagas as a nice substitute.
Hey, so they recommend if you're doing not with a boiling, but if you're going to do the chips, that you soak the regular potatoes or sweet potatoes to get rid of the starches for about a couple hours or even overnight. Should I soak the rutabaga if I'm going to do chips?
I never have. I've never heard of anybody doing that.
Oh, yeah. For potatoes?
Yeah, it's not.
Or for rutabagas?
The rutabagas are not real.
They're not real starchy?
And I mean, in terms of starch, not as much starch.
Right. That's what I was thinking. That's maybe why I've never heard of it. Is I've never considered them real starchy, excess starchy food.
Okay, I'll slice it and boil it. Maybe I'll do half. All right, we'll figure it out. Cool.
But anyway,
yeah.
So yes. So I'm with Calvin. I'm thinking now's time to get all our seeds in. Some peas you can do.
And we talked about
particularly edible peas.
Yeah, some of these snow peas would be good.
My Crawford reseeding lettuce.
Well, that one is generally.
Wait a little.
We have better luck usually a little later. But you could try it.
Okay, by seed or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, if you do that, all lettuce seeds, don't cover them.
That's right. Thank you. I forgot about that.
Just go on the surface of your garden. But I'd wait a couple weeks, I think, for the crop.
I'm okay with that.
Lettuce.
I think this is going to be a stay in the kitchen type day.
Okay.
But I can.
I was thinking of. Let's see, what else do we have? Turnips we mentioned. Mustard greens. I think mustard is real easy to grow with seed.
Okay.
And that's a green.
That's
now,
a real healthy
green. You can
green
get overwhelmed by the greens a little bit, too.
Okay.
but they're so attractive and interesting to grow.
Does Bart have them, and are they in containers?
Oh yeah.
Bart's my inspiration for container gardening.
He hasn't planted them
Okay.
yet, but
I'll wait till Bart plants them.
Yeah. But
Bart,
he
text Calvin when you plant them.
Let's see. He does broccoli and cauliflower for sure. I can't remember if he does Brussels sprouts or not. But yeah, he does.
And we always have Brussels sprout transplants. I don't think we have them yet, do we? Did you see them out there? No.
I didn't see him.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Brussels sprouts. That's another one that not everybody likes. Cabbage is the cabbage is a good transplant plant to put in the garden. Wait on spinach.
Okay.
Wait on spinach into October, after the middle of October, and then of course our onions, which are wonderful to grow and easy to grow and productive. Green onions, and let the bulbs finish. They'll finish about before June 1 if you plant them in November. So go ahead and we have them here at Milberger's in November. But we've got most of those transplants we mentioned here, a few of them if you want to start early. And of course we have the seed racks full of all the seeds we mentioned. Beets. One of my favorite greens are beet greens.
Are beet greens?
But they're not nearly as productive in terms of producing them as kale or any of those other.
I know that a lot of it, when I was juicing a little bit, and I want to get back to it, but they would say do the beet greens and the beets, and you do them both together and come up with a really, really potent and healthy drink.
Yeah, beet greens are good. And when you get go to HEB and you get those prepared lettuce salads.
Oh yeah.
Quite often they have a lot of beet greens in.
You said
they're attractive.
Yeah.
And then
how difficult are beets to grow? Mark's not going to grow them, I know, but can I grow those in a container, or is that not the best idea?
No, well, they do all right in a container.
Yeah,
they
big
do
container.
rows.
Big container? Okay.
Yeah. But they do fine and rows too.
We got a report, but it's not from some place that you want it from. Michigan Bert's on the line at 210-308-8867.
Oh, he's going to correct my pronunciation.
Oh, Bert, welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. First off, is it called Stompat?
Stompat, yeah.
Stompat,
yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, but it's a double P. You stomp it in a pot.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's the same words in Dutch. You just say it's a little different. You stomp it in a pot. Carrots, tomatoes,
onions.
Tomatoes,
Oh, no.
carrots,
How do you think rutabagas would fit in that?
Yeah, so that's the question.
Yeah.
I think so, too, yeah.
I've never tried that. Yeah, but even equal amounts of potatoes, carrots, and onions.
Okay. I'll look for recipes.
How I remember.
Yeah.
But tell us tell us your report, and then I have another question for you.
Okay. The monarchs are still hatching here in my terrarium. I found caterpillars, and I have them in the garage, in an aquarium, in a terrarium.
Mm-hmm.
And the cows.
What did you say?
So the monarchs are still
there?
Still hatching. Yeah, still there.
Okay.
If you
They're
call
hatching.
that
He's got
hatching,
them. He's growing them himself. He's got a terrarium. Is that right, Bert?
Oh, how about the general population? Are they still flying, or have they started south?
I think they are less than 2 weeks ago. There were so many, but now you see less and less.
Mark and I and Milton were talking about all the reports on social networking that about the Ohio monarchs have started to move, the Indiana. So we're expecting to start seeing them pretty soon.
Yeah, I hope they find something to eat on the way south.
Mm-hmm.
When it's getting colder and the colors, the trees are changing color. So.
Yeah, hopefully there's plenty of nectar sources. We're ready for
Yes, that's
them.
what I mean.
Our gardeners got lots of nectar plants here.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Oh, real quick, we only got about a minute left. In my Google search, it also came up something interesting called HETE, Hette Bilksem, as another kind of Dutch dish.
What?
Hette Bilksem. It's mashed potatoes with apples and bacon.
Yeah.
Apples
Oh,
and bacon.
That sounds good.
I'm
That
not
doesn't sound
familiar.
familiar?
That's good.
No,
No? Okay.
it doesn't sound familiar to me. And
All right.
it's nice that Mark says kool, and he means cabbage.
Oh,
Because
okay.
kool is the Dutch word for cabbage.
Yeah. So that's the big family, but that's originally where it comes from. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we're getting a little more rain here, Bert.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
now I
Thank you,
forgot what the
sir.
other
We'll talk to you
thing
soon.
Bye, Bert.
Bye, Bert.
Yeah.
Okay. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. We need to hear from Chalmette Bert. We have one Bert representing, but we'll be back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery, 1604 on Boulevardy Road with Mark Peterson, Dr. Calvin Finch, and your calls after this on 9:30 a.m. I'm Milton Glueck. This is The Answer.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Boulevardy Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. All righty, it's a rainy day here at Milberger's, but we're enjoying the rain, and I'm eager to go back. And I do have I do have my rain gauge and now, and so I'm eager to see how much rain we got.
You still have my saws?
Yeah,
Ring gauge?
yeah, I know.
Keep it. It's authentic.
I know. It's
They're
got
not doing it
sentimental
anymore.
value now.
They're not giving them out anymore.
And by yours, you mean it was your idea, or you bought it?
No, I got the first batch ran out, and I bought the second batch, and I made sure that the second batch had big numbers on them,
Oh, okay.
so you could read them for old people.
Okay.
My good friend Jack up in Bernie, we discussed
He
this.
complained.
No. We both did it simultaneously.
So yeah, we'll have to. How much rain do you think we'll get today?
Oh, how much are we going to get?
Yeah,
Oh, we'll get probably close to an inch.
an inch. Okay, Calvin,
a
what's your
little bit
prediction?
over an inch, probably.
Yeah, I'm hoping an inch and a half.
Okay.
I'm being optimistic, but an inch and a half is wonderful.
If it keeps up like this, yeah, we'll definitely get to an inch and over. Now, always remember when we say inch, that's getting close to saturation.
Okay.
For 6 inches of our clay loam soil, we can hold about 1.25 inches, almost a quarter of rainfall, of water.
In our soil, but what about our
We don't have a whole
Edwards?
lot of, we don't have a whole lot of soil, so we would love to have that water move through the soil and into the aquifer quickly.
Yeah, maybe if we could handle 3 or 4 inches if it didn't go. If it was this kind of a level.
Yeah, I know. If this is perfect rain, what we talked about earlier, why is it perfect? Well, it's falling at a rate which the ground can absorb.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Good,
processing.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
The aquifer processing can
Right.
deal with it.
And that's about in our soil. That's about 1/4 inch per hour.
Okay. All right, 210-308-8867. Hey, you were talking about hummingbirds, and we talked about the plants that they like, and you talked about feeders. And I'm curious, which is more successful to get that hummingbird to your yard? Is it the feeder? Is it the pollinator plants? What is it that really brings them to the yard?
Yes.
Pollinator plants.
The plants, okay.
But, I mean, if you want to in terms of observations, the feeders bring them into where you can see them, and they get quite tame and kind of bossy even at expectations on the feeders.
You know what?
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask you earlier. What is your ratio?
For 4 parts to 1 part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 parts water to 1 part sugar.
By volume.
By volume, yes.
What does that mean?
That
So
means, you put
a cup of sugar.
4 cups.
4 cups of sugar. It's like,
No. 1 cup of sugar.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Is 4 cups of water.
Poor hummingbird. Okay. So by volume means you're using the same measurement?
Same unit.
Same unit. Okay. Okay.
I know they always show pictures of 6 or 8 hummingbirds at the feeder. I never seen my hummingbirds tolerate that. There's 1 or 2, and then if more come, there's a.
I think it's a photographer set it up, just like those wildlife shows. I think David Attenborough, it's all tame animals that he's taking pictures
is
of.
it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anywho, I was just wondering.
That might stimulate some phone calls.
Yeah, call
That's
Mark directly.
Peterson.
Yeah. Call him directly. All right, 210-308-8867. Hey, one of the things I was kind of Googling is things to kind of look for in September in San Antonio. Is brown patch a major issue? Because that came up. As temperatures drop, moisture increases, should we worry about brown patch in the yard?
Well, not if we don't get any rain.
Well, we're getting rain now.
Yeah, no, and it's going to be done in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
When the temperatures fall.
In fall?
Well, yeah, fall in the fall. Yeah. And you overwater, and particularly if you water at night.
Mm-hmm.
And particularly, you might see it when you have these uneven soil layers.
And
so if you have an area where it might puddle a little bit, a drainage area, which would collect water, those are the areas where we see the brown patch.
And those dips in the soil, they can be pretty subtle and cause a problem. But now this forecast is going to be over an hour.
Mm-hmm. Well, now
and
it's
the next.
I think we're on our second band.
Next week, at least, there's going to be no rain.
Yeah.
Right. Again, so it's going to be no rain and it's going to be hot temperatures. So brown patch formulates or spreads in the cooler seasons. When do we start seeing it?
October, November?
No. When it starts getting warm again.
Because it formulates in the cool season.
Yeah. And take-all patch forms in the warmer seasons, the spring and the summer, and we will start seeing it throughout the year. But we would start seeing it now, too, as well.
Okay.
So the question about brown patch may be actually take-all patch.
Oh, okay.
Well, but that's relatively easy to tell them apart because of that timing Mark mentioned, but also the brown patch is a quick healer.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
the plants are not killed. The roots are
killed. Only the blades are being killed. So not the roots or the runners. And so it's a quick kill or a quick defoliation, if you will. Quick defoliation of blades.
We got a report from one of our top gardeners on how much rain.
Oh, okay, good.
His rain gauge.
Yeah. How much has he got so far?
When you want to try another guess? You want to revise your guess at all?
I'm going to go with
right now. I bet
1.25 inches.
No, about 3/4 of an inch.
2.8 inches.
Whoa!
Oh my Lord!
Wow!
This is Bart over there.
Hey, Bart!
Medical center.
Well, and Calvin's
going to be very happy when
Calvin and I had talked about that. We think it was pretty heavy over the medical area.
Yeah.
At least I experienced some of that.
That's great.
Yeah, that is good.
Okay. I wonder how much. Well, I don't guess we have a rain gauge. We sell them, but I don't think we have one out.
So we have to talk to Pete about that.
Okay, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then,
Anyway, on the take-off patch, that's as the name implies, it's going to kill the entire.
Okay. Oh, it's going to kill the what?
The entire.
Oh, the take-all patch will.
The entire plant.
What are the signs of take-all patch, and when does that come out again?
In the warmer.
Okay.
seasons.
But does it set in the fall? Like you said
it's set in the spring.
In the spring,
and summer.
okay.
So you start be seeing it now.
Oh.
So,
Oh, wow. Okay. And what do the signs of it look like?
It's very similar.
Yeah, I know that.
But they're when you pull it up, the roots are dead too.
Yeah. So
Okay.
everything pulls up. So,
Yeah.
when I say very similar, I mean it's moving through the grass. It's moving through your lawn and the turf, and that's the big difference. It's blades versus the whole thing comes up.
Oh. Which is the one that has the round circle that just keeps getting bigger and bigger?
That's the brown patch.
Is that brown patch?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
sometimes the take-all patch can have a similar
Yeah, it's a similar
to that.
pattern. Yeah.
But usually the brown patch is pretty obvious because it's moving as
Yeah.
you're standing there watching it.
It's moving pretty fast.
Okay. 210-308-8867. Yes, sir. What you got?
What else we? I'm sure we can expect lots of the winter annual blooms, flowers to be available here for Millburgers
Yeah.
soon. The
And
snapdragons and the stocks. We've already had
dianthus
petunias and
petunias.
And what-
Dianthus
marigolds show up and dianthus.
Yeah, and the marigolds. That's the other one.
Yeah, fall is for marigolds.
And what is our
In fact, let's see if they're on sale.
what is the plant mark with the cone-shaped flower?
Oh, you would do that to me. I was supposed to walk over in the rain to find that out. It's not calendula.
Oh, it's coxcomb, but
Coxcomb.
Coxcomb, okay.
y'all brought that up yesterday. But yeah, we were trying to get the more scientific name, I think. That's
Right.
what.
But there are a lot of different colors there. They're very attractive.
Marigolds are on sale.
Yep.
$4
Are
for
they?
$5. Normally $1.79. So if you got them in now, where would you put them?
In
Full
the garden.
sun? Thank you, Calvin. You're such a,
What
you're
are
such a help.
what are
Full
the
sun,
choices?
shade.
Oh, absolutely full sun.
Okay.
Yeah, full sun.
Put them in the garden.
but-
I would have never thought of that.
But both bed and pots.
Okay.
So
Ooh, that'd be
that-
good in pots. That's a
yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Well, and then we had one of the staff people remind us that the mums, there were mums.
Yes. As I was walking out yesterday, lots of mums and lots of mums that don't have any flowers yet, but they're full of buds. So ready to go in the next couple of weeks. So get them while they don't have flowers. Get them when they're full of buds, and then you can enjoy all the flowers as they come on.
Yeah, Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And Halloween, speaking of which, they always have hay here at Millburgers, is my understanding, that it starts arriving tomorrow. So if you're...
Did you confirm that?
I think, yeah, that's what they said. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All
You can
right.
call 210-497-3760 to double check me, but yeah.
Did they tell you anything else that's coming tomorrow?
Nope. That was it. Let's see what else is...
Halloween is a big deal here at
Yeah.
Millburgers, and that's why I'm like, ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. So that's always kind of fun. What else? I'm trying to see what else is on sale. Well, the crepe myrtles are on sale,
Yeah.
all 25% off.
We talked a lot about a citrus, and they are on sale.
Mm-hmm.
But
Where's the citrus?
You know what caught my eye?
What caught your eye? Oh, there it is,
Yes.
10% off.
This is perfect fern weather, and we have lots of foxtail fern on sale.
Oh, good.
So it made me think about that. I'm like, oh, yeah. Foxtail fern in both pots or in beds. Now, a lot of times people just put one or two, and I think a more dramatic effect would be several
Okay.
in a bed.
How tall does foxtail fern get?
Oh, 18 inches, maybe.
Okay, so a foot
18,
and a half.
24 maybe.
And
So
how
would
wide?
you have it solid?
Well, I don't know if I'd have it solid, but I'd have it more than one or two. I would, maybe 5, 7, something like that, and then intermingled with other flowers, other
Okay.
perennials. I think that would be more dramatic. Don't you think?
Yeah.
No, it's at
and
the-
how wide do they get?
Oh, how wide do they get? If you had more than one, I think a lot of times people put 3 in, and so
Okay.
that's going to be 24 by 24.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How about shade or sun?
Just in the garden?
I
in the garden?
would say definitely partial shade. So
Okay.
a little bit of sun would go a long way for them. You don't want them full sun.
So we would not plant them with the marigolds.
No.
Oh, okay. But you're going to put them in the garden. I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can also use foxtail in containers
Okay.
as well.
Well, I can put my containers in the garden. The other thing is Jerusalem sage.
Yeah.
That's also on sale. You want to talk a little bit about that? It's drought tolerant.
It is very-
3 to 4 foot tall.
Yes. It's very large.
Okay.
That's a key thing to remember. It does get large.
Oh, okay.
So what did it say? 3 to 4?
3 to 4 feet tall. Okay.
Yeah.
About right.
I'd say most of the time it's 3. I just go 3, but then again, it's going to be 2.5 feet wide, as well as 3.5 feet tall. So that's a big plant,
Yeah.
and that definitely. I've seen it mostly in partial shade, but I
Okay.
think full sun is the better way of doing it.
Does it survive the winter?
Yeah. You have to prune it back, but I think it is root hardy.
Okay. Should you be pruning anything back right now? What?
No, I'm thinking after I said that, I went, is it root hardy?
Okay.
Don't quote me on that one.
Okay. I could Google it.
Okay. Should you
Is it
anything pruning back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have pruned back
Okay.
your roses and deadheaded a lot of your plants a couple weeks ago
Okay.
for a fall show.
Oh,
A
okay.
fall and early winter show.
Yeah, zinnias really.
Yeah.
Now, the one of the advantages of Inca, you don't really have to cut. You don't have to deadhead them or cut them back. The blooms just disappear. But the zinnias do best if you deadhead them, because there's another 3 months of
Right.
blooms.
So so many in the Carolina Garden Center, world famous Carolina Street Garden Center. Don't look it up.
Okay.
I'm just making the name up.
Oh, okay.
We have cut back all the zinnias, and these are the tall ones. So they cut back, and some of them are receding now. We may get a second batch. Who knows? But we've deadheaded everything.
Okay. Oh, shucks. There was something I was going to ask and I forgot. But Jerusalem sage, pollinators don't like?
Oh, no, they like.
That's fine. Yeah, they like it.
Okay.
I think I've seen a lot of both honeybees and native bees on them.
Okay.
For some unknown reason, all of a sudden it struck me that I've seen bees.
Okay. Are you looking for it? Well, let's do this. James, hang on the line a second. Let's get some commercials out of the way so that we can focus on your questions right after this. 210-308-8867. Back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, where James is going to give us a rain report, and then he's got some questions. James, welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas. How you doing?
Just fine. Rain, point today so far. It's good.
Sorry, you broke up. Well, all we got was point.
4.2.
Point
A little less than
4.2.
a half inch.
Less than a half, okay.
inch, which is good. But what's even better, at least I think, is the 72 degrees. What a change.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is pleasurable. Oh, it's very lovely here on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, I'm
You got a
rethinking.
sweater on.
I was going to say almost nippy.
Sweater?
Calvin
light
has a
jacket
little
on.
protection.
Yeah.
Milton and I are in shorts, and we're it's kind of coolish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shivering.
Hey, before I forget, I noticed yesterday and day before, and I forgot to mention yesterday, second deadheading of my Vitex did pay off because it's in full bloom again, nearly full bloom.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember you had asked that. And
Yeah. Mine hasn't done
Yeah.
anything, but that's great.
Yeah. Okay, so back on my vine dilemma or project, upcoming project, rework project. Okay, I thought I was settled on Confederate Jasmine, and I still might go that route. But I was doing some more reading last night, and so I'm on the fence, literally. Confederate Jasmine or the coral honeysuckle. I may go that way because this is my question. I know the Confederate Jasmine has a short bloom period, but it's fragrant. Now, on the coral honeysuckle, will it have a much longer bloom period? I think so. No.
Guys, hello?
I'm going to the resources.
What are we talking about?
Coral
What's the
honey-
bloom period of coral honeysuckle versus
Confederate Jasmine? Which blooms longer?
What is the coral? Now, the coral honeysuckle, is that a regular?
That's the Linicera. Coral
I believe it's
honeysuckle.
native, yeah, from what I've read.
Linicera sempervirens. Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm looking. I can't.
I know,
can't
but
do that.
we can't hear you.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay.
Okay, well, and the second question on the coral honeysuckle, if y'all know, versus the star jasmine, will the coral honeysuckle take several years to fill in a trellis? Because I want a screen and I want it kind of quick, but I also want something, with a bloom. So I'm trying to find out my best option. Longer bloom, if you will. That's why
Yeah.
lean
Okay.
towards the honeysuckle.
I'm kind of confused on that because in this book, the handy book I have, Grow Green, Landscaping Native and Adapted Landscape Plants, available here at Millburgers. It said it was flowering in the wintertime. Late winter to early spring.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, late winter, how do you define late winter? And that is the coral honeysucker.
Well, that's why I don't know which
conflicting
plant they're talking about when they talk about coral honeysuckle.
Yeah. And then
The
the
jasmine
too.
is spring.
Oh.
But yeah,
Spring
the
is summer.
definition of spring or winter.
I'm thinking that's both about approximately the same. For the original question, how long for both? And I'm thinking it's a couple months, 3 months maybe.
Oh, about the same for both?
Approximately the same for both.
Okay.
about the same. Okay,
Yeah.
so which one would cover a trellis quicker?
I would say
For privacy, for screen.
you have hit the nail on the head. Both are not quick coverers that would cover the fence. Both have moderate growth. But I would say that the coral honeysuckle would probably be quicker than the star jasmine.
To cover the fence?
Cover the fence.
Calvin, what do you think?
Well, it depends on the characteristics of the fence and the amount of sun, and because it's a leaner. The jasmine is kind of a leaner, and I'm not real familiar with the coral honeysuckle. I don't. I somehow imagine that's kind of an open grower, you know. Then you have stems going on down the fence and all, but that's why I kind of revert to the to our butterfly weed or to our what's
butterfly vine.
butterfly vine, and what was the one that blooms in the spring?
Cross vine.
Cross vine, yeah, blooms, and that one they cover, especially the cross vine covers very strongly, good, attractive foliage.
Does it have a longer bloom period than the other two, the cross vine?
The cross vine has got a spectacular bloom period in the spring, about the same time, about the same length as those two other plants you were talking about. But it also has a few blooms through the rest of the year. But
to the year,
yeah.
Okay.
But the butterfly vine is the one that'll be pretty consistent.
That'll be the entire summer.
Oh, okay.
Butterfly vine.
Yeah.
Hey,
Will that cover a fence?
Yes, it will.
Okay, so the butterfly vine will cover the fence and will bloom longer than the other two.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got the blooms, and then you've got the also the seed pods that are
they look like butterflies.
decorative too.
Oh.
But it is
Let me
a
tell you what the
tad more
trellis
open.
I have, and maybe this. The trellis I have is 14 feet wide by 12 feet tall, and it's
14 by 12.
Welded to, yeah, and it gets full hot best sun and dappled light until about 1 a.m. From 1 a.m. to sunset, just sun, hot sun. So does that help or lean towards one of those three plants versus the other two?
How much light does it get?
It's on the west side of a covered patio, so it doesn't get any morning sun at all, direct sun. But when the sun reaches over the top of the house, probably depending on time of year, from 1 o'clock till sunset, it will get direct sun. So depending on time of year, 6, 7 hours, maybe 8 hours in the summertime.
Yeah, that'll be a kind of a challenge. I'm not sure that'll be crossvine would be very comfortable with that. The butterfly vine should do okay.
Yeah.
Probably the honeysuckle would do all right. What do you think about the jasmine though? That afternoon sun is not.
It's not
always
it would not be the best for it.
They get a blast like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think of the Confederate jasmine in interior gardens. So that would lead me to think that's most often where I see it. So on the fences or on arbors. So I would think that it would not like the hot west sun.
Okay. Well, everything what y'all have said, I'm leaning more towards a coral honeysuckle, but I guess I'll have to do a little more research on that particular plant.
Yeah, well,
read some.
But it's it's worthy of an experiment. You just you'll know pretty soon. You'll know pretty quickly whether it's going to meet your requirements.
Okay, it'd be best to plant it now this fall, or wait until after the winter freezes and plant it early spring.
I always like to plant it early.
I'm just the opposite. I would plant it now, but it depends on what your schedule is and what you want to accomplish.
When I meant early, I meant right now. I would plant it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Guess I need to call the nursery number and see if they have some in stock.
Yeah, you got the number?
It's
on the website.
I have it on my laptop.
Okay. It's go to millburgernursery.com. But yeah, if folks want to call that, it's 210-497-3760. And I missed we used to be able to hear the phone ring out here. So it's fun sometimes when we gave out the number and then all of a sudden you'd hear it start ringing. It was great. All right. James, how's your 968s doing? Are they liking this?
Did you get more fruit since we last talked?
Okay. So it was yesterday.
So. No. I watered it yesterday evening, and it just has one lone tomato on it, but tons of bloom. So hopefully hopefully this week, well, I'll get a few more tomatoes.
So it was not just Laura, that it was actually James who watered
Yes,
all
it was
his
James
plants.
watering all the plants.
We got all the rainfall.
Yeah.
Because of that, we got rainfall.
Thank you, James.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you getting us some rainfall.
Thank y'all.
All right, 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. All right, what else should folks be doing in the gardening world right now? Any events coming up? You said...
Well, two things. I want to first get this out of the way.
Yes.
So mulch is very important.
Oh, good.
To seal in all this wonderful rainfall that we have. So if you would apply the mulch and compost now, that would be greatly beneficial to it. It's got all this nice rain, so seal all the rain in. And it just so happens to be Mulch and Compost Month. International Mulch and Compost Month.
The way they celebrate it in France is so exciting.
Yeah, decided by me. So that leads me to one of the videos for this month, for the month of September. The Gardening Volunteers of South Texas, their Go Gardening videos. Mm-hmm. One of them is talking to the Burning Bush Mulch, or me talking to the Burning Bush Mulch people. And then also talking to a master gardener on her resilient garden, or resilient landscape, rather. And how she designed it all. They called it Rebel. She called it Rebel designing. In other words, just put stuff where you want to put it.
Wow, that sounds neat.
Do a little research, but don't be beholden to any kind of form or format or strict regulation. Do your research and then just put it out there.
Okay.
So, beautiful little segment of me lying in the buffalo grass going, yes, folks, we can have this lovely grass in South Texas. No sandburrs, no fire ants, just beautiful, dense grass.
Okay.
Very nice.
No.
Anyway, so...
And where do you find that?
You find that on the gardeningvolunteers.org website, and you look on the side buttons and push Go Gardening, and you'll see the newest episodes of Go Gardening videos. The Go Gardening Show.
Okay.
That's what I call it on the videos. I call it the Go Gardening Show.
Okay. So, and then YouTube, if I missed one.
So if you missed those in the past, you'd like to just go YouTube and then Go Gardening. And then you'll see a lot of selections. They're based on our season.
Okay.
We're in season 4 now.
Yeah.
So you can see the several different...
What's the best
the
season?
3 other seasons. Oh, they all have their benefits.
I see.
They all have their good features. Some have bad features, but
okay,
they're all good.
All right, good, Calvin. What else is going on in the gardening world? What are you facing? What should people be doing? We talked about the crops. We talked about the flowers and compost and stuff. What are some other things? Are there things they should watch out for? Are they things? What you thinking?
Well, it's we're talking about, of course, the butterflies. We expect the monarchs to be here. We thought they were here a couple weeks ago, and we saw individuals. And so we want to make sure, if you want to make it easier for them to continue their migration, they channel through the Central Texas area here, New Braunfels and Austin and San Antonio, and so you make it easier for them to make it down to Mexico. And it surprised me a little bit that Bert was worried about the cold weather already.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised and a little disturbed. He said the leaves were already changing. So let's see, Not even the 16th. Usually the last week in September I start thinking about leaves changing. And he said the leaves were already changing.
So if you want to make you have a fast preparation for them to get here and for nectar, then of course there's zinnias. There's also the tropical milkweed, which is one of their favorite nectar sources. I see there's some more of the Paul's favorite plant.
Porterweed.
Porterweed.
The purple porterweed over there.
Yeah, we have some.
Yeah, and then the we've got a lot of other flowers, lantanas and salvias, ruellias. Yeah.
Right.
So
Plumbagos I see
yeah.
are flowering right now, and different cuphias.
Yeah, and so you could just get them in bloom in containers, and there's some wonderful firebush over there in bloom, and you could just move those right into your landscape on your patio, and then they'll be ready for providing the nectar for the monarchs. Now, of course, if you've been preparing for the monarch arrival in the fall this year, you might have some milkweeds, the native milkweeds that are growing. That's even better, and so you might even get some egg laying. And of course, the best thing is if the monarchs get here relatively early, they do their egg laying because it takes 30 days for them to mature, hatch and mature, and then that generation would head down south to near Mexico City to winter there. So that's one of the big issues to prepare, and exciting issues to prepare for. Of course, along with the hummingbirds that we talked about too, they'll be here, and so all those nectar plants will meet their needs too.
Okay.
So that's an issue. It would be a good trip to make to Milberger's and just look at all the blooming
It
plants.
just flashed in my mind. We have the certified butterfly garden,
Yep.
and that would be a great one just to wander through and see what plants are blooming right now or about to bloom. And always ask for Mary on staff, and so to get some ideas. So just just occurred to me real quick. I'm like, get some ideas on
There's some
what
nice shrimp plants.
Yeah, sure are.
Shrimp
and
plant.
salvias.
So it's one of the great plants for gardens with lots of shade, landscapes. I'm thinking down in King William.
Yeah.
Other places around Castle Hills, they have a lot of shade. That'd be a great plant for them as well.
And is that the older version, or does the older version look different?
That's the old.
No, that's the older version. The newer version is the lemon one.
Okay, I think we have that in my house too, so I'll have to send you all a picture to get confirmation. That's pretty. It's fighting.
Yeah.
It died down and came back. And all right, we're going to take a quick break and come back in a moment. Give us a call at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. We have more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery, 1604 and Boulevardy Road. Mark Peterson, Dr. Calvin Finch. I'm Milton Glueck. This is 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, where Beth is on the line at 210-308-8867. Beth, welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas. How you doing today?
Real good. We've had this beautiful, beautiful rain.
Ain't it, though?
Just loved it. I don't want to do anything else but listen to it and watch it. Okay, what I wanted to comment on was when y'all were discussing the vines, this man, the size of the trellis I think he wanted to cover seemed pretty good, pretty big. And some of those other vines are kind of slow. And so my comment or my preference, I think, would be the butterfly vine because it has it grows pretty fast and thick, and it can stand the heat. I have them that are catching the full west sun just all the time, and they just flourish. Anyway, and the deer don't eat them, and I don't think they freeze back. Mine never does. But anyway, that was my main comment. The little one that has the little white star on it, Confederate jasmine. To me, it's slow. You know, it is evergreen, but it is slow to get started. But once you get started, it is nice. And then the other one, I forget what the other one, the orange one that blooms in the spring.
The crossvine.
Yeah, that I was wondering. I don't know. I haven't had any experience with it, but the butterfly vine, and I think Calvin may understand it too. My lesson that I had to learn about it was watch it at certain times of the year. It starts putting out runners searching for a new place to grow. You know, you have to be aware of them and go ahead and nip them back so it doesn't get out of control. Otherwise, sounds to me like it would be nice by a patio.
And it's a pretty interesting, with those seed pods that look like butterflies and all those characteristics you mentioned in terms of the growth pattern. That it is
yeah. Go ahead. And the blooms are really pretty nice, really catch your eye, and then the little seed pods, and I think the little butterflies make it nice conversation piece for visitors sitting on your patio.
Well, I was going to say another characteristic is that the deer don't eat it, but the deer don't eat the star jasmine either.
Yeah. I think the butterfly vine was my choice too. I was leaning towards that.
I wish the deer would eat the butterfly vine because I have them all over the place here, and they just look so lush. And when the deer are eating my water lily leaves, I just think, please go to the backyard and have some butterfly leaves. Anyway. So that was just my comment.
Oh, I appreciate that.
How are you doing? We haven't talked to you in a while.
I know. Well, I was thinking a while ago, I am kind of disappointed in being a senior citizen and maturing. I just didn't realize that as you mature, you have less energy to do the things that you're used to doing and enjoy so much.
Yeah, I know you enjoy gardening, and I don't.
Beth, I've noticed that too with working with these two, that they just seemed, as they've aged, they just seem to lose their energy and you
what?
Well, I was talking to one of the other groups. I don't remember y'all or whether it was the other morning one time, and mentioning all of the groups that are active now, like Master Naturalists and all these other ones, and never talked about the Native Plant Society. Oh. And I am a long-time member of the Native Plant Society. And
Aren't you a founding member?
Yes. In our chapter, almost.
Okay.
But anyway, the point I was thinking as they were talking about, don't hear anything from the native plant, but we, back in 15 or 10 years ago, we were very active in all kind of things, and we had the demonstration garden with the Master Naturalist down on the River Walk, and at one of the libraries over on MacArthur Freeway or whatever they call it. We were all very, very active in Frederick Park, and we just loved it.
That's right.
But little by little, the ones who didn't make it, who checked out completely, to be buried.
Oh dear.
But then there are some of us who keep hanging on, and I keep telling myself, I just can't let go yet. I got so much to teach, and I've got so much to learn,
Well,
very cool.
Anyway,
that's a great example because I didn't know if the butterfly vine died back to the ground every year. So you're saying no, it stays around. So I didn't know that.
Well, in some places, in fact, close to my back porch, I have to keep it mowed. It's like a ground cover. I let it go, and it's made like a ground cover. But then whenever it kind of gets nipped back, and so I do mow it back, have them mow it back. But then it leaves all those little nodules that come back full force. But then the ones that are farther away from the house who snuck away and found some other fences to climb on, they don't seem to freeze back. So, anyway.
Well, Mary,
don't go away, Beth.
The staff person here that does a certified butterfly garden.
Yeah.
She has a butterfly vine too that growing there, and she's constantly keeping it under control.
And it's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't been there in years, at the Sunken Gardens downtown, the west wall of that building was their little restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think that southwest wall, I think it is covered. It may not be now, but back in earlier days, it was covered with the butterfly vine. And I always thought it was so interesting, and how I would love to have that in my yard, blah, 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 blah. You know, but you just can't get around to all these parts, and I don't even know what's going down at the Sunken Gardens now, you know, with all of these other places. So
we'll have to get you some info on. Hey, Beth, have you ever... Go ahead,
Kelly. Hear you from you after a while, yeah.
Yeah. Beth, have you ever grown cantaloupe?
Years and years ago, when our property... Well, years and years ago, we just accidentally grew cantaloupes that came up in an open space where I had thrown some rinds and some seeds came up.
Okay.
And they were, it would have been early summer. They were very sweet. We didn't have deer at that time. And so they were very good, but I haven't tried since then. So
how do you protect them? That was my question. I think I accidentally grew one too, but I planted a seed, but it's gone crazy. Big old green leaves, and I hope that's cantaloupe. Oh, good. And I've got two little guys, so you can teach me something. You said you had so much to teach. You can teach me something before we go. Well,
they're just this past year, since there were not a lot of wildflowers, and that's kind of my specialty. But I decided this year I was going to identify the wild grasses, the native grasses on our property, since there were no wildflowers blooming because it just didn't have enough rain. But we did get enough rain to bring up the grasses. So I counted 21 different species of grasses, all the way from the eastern gamma, which I brought in as erosion control years ago, to a lot of the little bitty ones, and like that grass that people used to try to grow for a lawn, and
buffalo grass,
buffalo.
Yeah.
Anyway, but now I decided, okay, I've got my list of native grasses. Right now, I'm starting to really study the lichens, because I've always loved lichens, and I just shudder when I hear people talk about this horrible gray stuff that's growing on their trees, because that lichens just by themselves, just for a little quick study, is something to find a lot of information about them. And there's so many different farms, 3 basic farms here, so that's going to be my study the next few months to watch and kind of identify. And at Lady Bird Johnson, they have a special area in their arboretum that specializes in the lichens. So anyway,
very
sounds
interesting.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wow.
Beth. All right, so you taught us something. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go up there.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to go, Beth, though.
Give us a report, though, Beth, on your lichen, too.
Yeah, we need a report.
I'm really interested in that.
Okay, we really are. How many weeks before Beth will have a lichen report? Beth?
I don't know.
2, 1?
I prefer listening to y'all.
Okay.
Well,
talking
got 4 weeks.
When you're ready, Beth, you keep calling us, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Well, cool. That's great. Yeah, and it is tough because I know that one of our other callers, I think Chalmette Bird, also is having trouble not being able to garden right now. So it really makes you feel happy and stuff. Oh, did you have a question? Yeah. No, and I've only got like 30 seconds. But come on, you can still ask these guys. So you ask Calvin. Start with that, and I'll end the show right now. Hang on, just 2 seconds, okay? And so we'll say goodbye for today. Thanks to Al and Mark for doing a great job, and of course, thanks to you for listening and being a part of the show. And thanks to Beth for our teaching moment. I'm Milton Glueck. Join us next week right here at Millburgers at 1604 on Boulevardy Road or 9:30 a.m. The Answer.